Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. Today we're on location at AST, and we're going to talk to the CEO, HR, marketing, and the client. Stay tuned. Why don't we start a little bit with some history. How did AST get started?
Well, we started in 1995 and as a specialized Oracle service provider or systems implementer, as you call them. The premise really was that we're going to work through not just knowing the software and technology, but really understanding the industry and the businesses. That was the whole premise of founding the company, because at that time in 1995, packaged software, which is also called commercial off-the-shelf or COTS software, was just getting very popular around that time. But most of the implementers that were putting in these systems and solutions just took them as another IT project, right? Whereas that did not let the clients recognize the full benefits of it. And we took upon a challenge that we're going to use these opportunities as transformational projects for our customers and the clients and help them realize the full benefit of it. That was the whole idea, that we're going to go industry by industry and not be everything to everyone. So we started in 1995 with just a couple of industries and a few Midwest clients. And over the years, we have expanded to 15 or so clients, but we have stayed true to our Oracle focus all these years.
So tell me a little bit about where you are today.
So we remain committed to our focus on Oracle. That's for sure. That one thing hasn't changed in 22 some years. However, Oracle has done a lot of acquisitions, and the footprint of what Oracle does today is all pervasive. They do everything from human resources, finance, to cloud infrastructure, to supply chain management, and we have just kept up with it. So today we service everything that Oracle does, pretty much. But however, from our humble beginning of a couple clients in 1995 in Midwest, now we are across US in every state. We are in Canada, we're in Australia, India, Singapore, and so we are kind of grown globally, and we have people that live in 42 different states. And so we stay focused on Oracle. We're a strong Oracle partner, but we really have grown our footprint and our employee base.
That's wonderful. Tell me a little bit about the Oracle partnership and why that has worked so well for you and why you stay so true to that partnership.
Oracle is a behemoth. It's like a big elephant out there in software world, right? Right up with Microsoft and Amazon and SAP and you name it. So it's not a small player, so we can keep ourselves busy very much with Oracle. But most companies would take these projects as an IT project, or anyone with a substantial size tends to do multiple projects. They'll do a Microsoft here, and SAP here, and Oracle here. That does not let them get very specialized. You really have to understand the product inside out. And one other thing that has helped with that deep relationship is that not just the expertise, but the trust that we have developed with Oracle as a software vendor. So when we want our customers to have certain features and functions in the product, we have a bigger voice in the Oracle community. And there's 25,000 some partners that Oracle has. So we stay at a premium level, which is one of the highest level of partnership. In addition to that, we are also among a select group of Oracle partners that are certified managed services provider partner and certified excellence implementer program partners. So we have a special recognition by staying focused on Oracle, which allows us to punch above our weight when we deal with global SIs and we go against Big Four consulting companies to do these large transformational projects. So it does limit our field, our customers where we can go after. They have to be Oracle users. But then it does allow us to go after bigger projects, more significant transformational projects. We can compete against anyone in the fields because we are so specialized and we have deep relationship with Oracle.
Right, well, it keeps you, as you said, focused rather than scattered over too many products.
That's correct. Right.
That's right. So tell me about what you see for the next 5 years for AST. The world is changing very fast. How are you going to change with it?
Yeah, definitely. The whole internet and the cloud has sped up the transformation. IT industry has been always very fast changing, very fast paced. But these newer technologies have really accelerated the growth, or the rate of growth, I should say. So it is a challenge to stay up on it. We want to be recognized as the largest systems implementer for Oracle products globally. That's very singular. But what has helped over the years is really having a focus and relying on our employees, full-time employees, to do our implementations, right? As opposed to a lot of other companies hiring 1099 or subcontractors, we have stayed focused on using our employees. That helps us retain the institutional knowledge of our customers and ourselves and our processes, and has made us more successful. So that track record is really helping us get there. One of the other goals that we have is really to add value to the industries that we work in and go deeper in those industries. So really be a strategic partner as opposed to just systems implementer, and provide a vision and a strategic roadmap as our clients move to or migrate to cloud, and give them the cloud roadmap, provide them managed services across the board on their IT platform. We did an acquisition in September of 2015. That's been another Oracle partner we acquired, Serene Corporation. That's been hugely successful. It has really exponentially increased our headcount and the client base that we serve. And today we are pretty much equally balanced between public sector and commercial accounts. It's almost 50-50. Our revenue base comes from there, whereas previously we were 80% public sector based organization. So that's really leveraged our risk and prepared us for growth down the line. So we see that in the next 5 years, we definitely would become and be recognized as the largest Oracle partner that is focused on only Oracle products.
That's wonderful. How does AST India play a role for you?
So India is a newer acquisition, what we call Offshore Development Center, or ODC. For most companies, ODC is a way to cut cost and take the labor there and move the work. For us, it's a differentiator where we can scale. If we get a large project, we can immediately scale up quickly, provide 24/7 services to our customers. More and more we are taking on managed services, which is supporting our clients' infrastructure and installations for IT. So Offshore has really helped us in that way, and it has become a center of excellence for us internally as well. Our Offshore center is way more experienced than a typical offshore center that you see at other systems implementers. So we take that as a strategic strength that we have, which we're going to exploit in our vision and meet our goals.
That's wonderful. As we wrap up, what would be one word that would describe AST to you?
Good question. I think the fundamental or the core of AST, that if you can sum it up, is the culture of excellence. As I told you earlier, that we have built our company based on the premise of using full-time employees. That has helped us garner the knowledge and be able to retool and retrain and certify our staff and keep the skills growing, because we invest in them if they are our full-time employees. Right? So the culture of excellence that we have built, the individual quality perspective that every employee takes, that really makes us successful. That's why we are where we are today.
Well, thank you for taking time to share with me a little bit and my audience your great success story, and we wish you continued luck.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
What is your culture and how is it involved?
Culture-wise, we're very family-oriented. That is one of the reasons that this company pulled me in. So when I interviewed here in 2001, I was 7 months pregnant. And it was for a role, an HR role that they didn't have in place, and they knew they needed someone with my background and skills, because I used to also be in consulting. So when I was interviewed, I was 7 months pregnant, and they took a chance on me. They could have decided, that's too much of a risk to bring someone in so far along, but they saw what I brought. And here I am 16 years later. And the reason why I'm bringing the story up is that it is an example of the type of culture here. We're very family oriented, and I've seen the company grow in leaps and bounds since 2001.
Well, and it has grown in leaps and bounds. How has the culture grown in leaps and bounds too? How have you ebbed and flowed with what's needed in today's successful business?
Absolutely. So we've tried to maintain this flat organization, and when I say flat, the culture really strives on this open door policy. a lot of transparency. Many of our employees here are never home. They're traveling on a weekly basis. We've got a very strong crew here at corporate, but what we want to make sure is that we have everything in place for them. They have someone to call, whether it's myself or any of the executives, and that's regarding our open door policy, and also feedback. So throughout the years, as we've gotten bigger, we have instituted many of our benefits that have been ideas from our staff, which has been great. The other piece is that many of them work 40 to 60 hours a week on these projects. It's not unusual to hear laughter throughout the company. It starts from Pravin all the way to our admin staff. And when you talk about that camaraderie between our folks, we have things that we have implemented from the two-person firm to now. We do spirit weeks, we do potluck dinners, we do chili cook-offs. So a lot of these things to break the monotony of work, that's part of our culture. The other piece of our culture that has grown throughout the years is instituting this transparent communication stream. We've instituted newsletters, quarterly town hall meetings. So for individuals that are not here in the corporate office, that there's continuous information that is going in back and forth. The other pieces that we've instituted since I joined here is our annual holiday meeting and our annual holiday party. And that has become tradition. That is the one time of the year that everybody in the U.S. gets together and we have a all hands on deck meeting to talk about the coming year and our past year. And then that evening we also have an annual holiday party where everyone from the U.S. comes in and we invite their significant other. So that is part of the one time of year that we get together and powwow.
Why is this important to AST, and why is it important for your success to have a good culture?
I want people to wake up in the morning to see what's my possibility today, what am I going to do at AST, and be excited about it. Many of our people are on the road 75% of the time. So we want to make sure that the environment is conducive, both professionally and personally, for them to be able to do what they need to do. And also when they're back home, that we have things in place to make sure that they take care of their personal life and their families.
That you have won the Chicago Tribune Top Workplace Award. What does that mean to you?
It's wonderful. Our firm has won many accolades in the Oracle industry, and that's for delivering great service to our clients. But this is very near and dear to my heart because it goes back to what do we offer our employees, whether it's benefits, whether it's the culture, whether it's our communication, whether it's how they evolve professionally.
Thanks for taking time to talk to me about what you do. It's very important and it makes you successful.
Thank you.
So Melissa, what sets AST apart from other Oracle consulting companies?
I think the fact that we're a pure play partner, and what that means is that we're the only partner of our size in the Oracle ecosystem that only implements Oracle solutions. Most of our competitors, all of our competitors of the same size, implement SAP, they implement Salesforce.com, they implement Workday. We only implement Oracle solutions, and that really sets us apart in the Oracle partners ecosystem. As far as in the rest of the world, we are specialized by Oracle in over 25 Oracle products. We are a specialized managed services provider, and we are also certified excellence implementers. And the summation of that is there are really only two partners in the ecosystem, us being one of them, that have that designation of both the managed services provider and the certified excellence implementer, both of them new programs at Oracle this year.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's been kind of a journey to get there, to be honest, but yeah, it is good bragging rights.
Excellent. Well, I liked you shared your tagline with me, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's your tagline is specialized, recognized, and preferred. What does that mean? I think it's powerful.
Thank you. So those are three words that we really honed in on that help us identify ourselves in the ecosystem, both in the partner ecosystem as well as to our customers. Specialized has to do with our knowledge, both of Oracle products as well as our knowledge of particular industries. We have a lot of folks who work for us who are industry certified as well as Oracle certified or PMI certified. And those industry certifications speak very highly of the caliber of resources that we're able to bring to a project. Recognized refers to the awards and the other recognitions that we've received both in the industry, for example, from Oracle, our Oracle Excellence Award and our Partner of the Year awards. And also things like the Chicago Tribune Award, and we've been awarded that 3 out of the last 3 years. So these are signs within the industry that we know what we're talking about. And then finally, preferred speaks to the fact that we have a lot of repeat business from our customers year over year. If you had your original system implemented 10 or 15 years ago and you call us for an upgrade, chances are you're going to get the same people working on your project that you had 10 or 15 years ago. And so being preferred in the industry is just kind of special for us.
That's great. Nothing says good job like a referral.
Exactly.
So if you were going to describe AST with one word, what would it be?
I would have to say that would be organic. AST came up very organically from the very beginning. It was a small startup company. The two owners, Pravin and Shaji, whom I knew at a previous customer, and I've known for 20 years. And as they've grown, they've looked for people in the industry who can help them grow their business. They've grown slowly. They were very small for a number of years. And then as Oracle started to expand, so did AST. And they've really come up together. The Oracle ecosystem, the Oracle Partnership Program, and AST all kind of together in one happy bundle. And that really speaks to me as an individual that it's not something forced. It's something that has been done through an entrepreneurial spirit in a very organic way.
That's wonderful. You love to hear. I love to hear stories like that. So, thanks for telling me a little bit about it. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Let's start out a little bit and tell me a little bit about how UL utilizes AST and why.
So AST, their core business is identity and access management, which falls under security, and that's the reason UL partnered with, I use the word partner because this is a very long-term relationship that we need to embark on. It's not a short term. So we partnered with them for security reasons actually, right? And we are embarking on a transformation journey to enable our customers, understand our information in our customer portal. And for that, security is very important because we are going to give our information to our customers. In turn, our customers can give access to their supply chain. So if you see the hierarchy, security is a very key aspect in the whole journey. And that's the reason, we chose AST, who has been a partner for security, and to implement this whole customer portal and enterprise content management.
With all the changes that are happening in technology, how has AST helped you keep up and keep secure?
AST has been great. The way they came up with these solutions, because it's a very complex, unique requirement we have within UL. If you see, this is not banking or this is not insurance. Ours is called testing, inspection, and certification business. It has a very unique business actually, and the supply chain hierarchy is very complex. We need cutting-edge technologies to address all our problems in terms of authorization and identification, right? AST has come up with all the required solutions for us. We are using Oracle IAM as a platform, and AST has been top-notch in getting us the design and solutions what we need actually.
You used the word partner, and I think that's really critical because you had to share a little bit about what you need, and you're unique, and they have to use their tools to create something for you. How critical was that to the success?
It's very critical. See, we did not choose AST in the beginning, right? There were proposals that were sent out across to multiple companies, and we chose AST because of the way the proposal was given to us, the design and architecture was given to us. When I say unique, the reason I said unique was the business itself is unique within UL. It's very complex to understand our own business actually, but we want to translate that to our customers in the way market can understand, because within UL we can be unique, but when we go to our customers it needs to be standard across, right? And that's what AST is doing it for us. The way they are implementing the security, it's same like whatever you, for example, take Comcast. Comcast, you can log into the customer portal, you can view your account, and that's the same thing what AST is translating within UL so that the customers can easily understand how they can access our information.
That's wonderful. So would you recommend AST, and if so, why?
Oh yeah, I'll absolutely recommend. Very professional, they were very honest, very transparent, and they delivered to the commitment. And if there is any issue that they are not able to deliver, or there are any technical nuances that they need to discuss, they come right up actually. We follow a methodology called SAFE, Scaled Agile Framework, where we interact with our partners regularly. And AST has been great in giving us recommendations and very transparent in giving us the updates. And that's one reason I'll tell you, I mean, I can use AST anytime.
That's wonderful.
And recommend to anybody.
That's wonderful. Thanks for taking time to stop by and share your experience.
No problem. Thank you.